Hello, 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 hello. We are back in West of Loathing. It's good to see you all again. We'll be continuing the journey of BeepBop, a cowboy with the ability to literally bend the fabrics of reality using nothing but a can of beans. So let's get started. Alright, so last we left off, we needed to go find out how we could fix the bridge. The Great Garbanzo's hideout, Hellstrom Ranch. Yeah, let's go check out the ranch. Because apparently this is where, according to Sadie, I think it all started. The El Vibrato Gizmo beeps, and as far as you know, the only way to get it to stop making that noise is to find whatever it is it's so excited about. It turns out to be a crate, which is potentially exciting for both of you, if you can unlock it. Yeah, I don't have that, so I'll have to see. What you gotta say about this? The heck is that? My god, that's it. Gotta be what? That's where the cows came home from. How do you know? I just know. Look at this place. Look at that damn thing. It's like someone went and tore a hole in nothing. What the hell else could it be? Yeah, I guess we better go check it out. It's a portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. We are starting off great. Hey, lucky horseshoe. We're starting off great because we are already we're already next to a portal to hell. Oh. So ringing the bell. Ooh, ringing the bell brings out a cow. Okay. Let's see. We'll make the bean golem. And okay, so this is gonna do 19 damage. Let's see if we can survive. Okay, get that. Here, we'll bind him, because if we can bind that, then I can hit it again with the lava fava and up. Bean golem whiff. Good job, bean golem. Then with that, and then try and hit him. Oh, this will probably be the last turn. Really? Really, bean golem? Really? I'll say the only thing we can do is try and. Okay, 29. Okay, that'll only do 18 damage, so I think we lost. Yep. Dang it. I got taken out by that spooky damage. I got so mad I woke up. I woke up over here. Alright. Let's give that another try. Like, let's see how that, like, treats us. Oh, wait. Wrong thing. I guess we'll go check out the Great Garbanzo's hideout then. On the side of the road, you spot a lone and gloomy grave marker, and a lone and gloomy man in a black robe digging up the grave with a shovel. What are you doing? The hooded figure looks at you and looks at the shovel, looks at the grave, and looks at you. Do I really need to explain? I mean, why are you doing it? Well, it's for necromancy practice, right? I mean, you gotta get the bodies from somewhere. That's despicable. This is necromancer's territory now. Your moral outrage isn't really my concern. Did you just say shrug? Let's attack him. Whoa. Okay, this necromancer means business. Okay, so let's see if we can get the bean golem. And with the lava fava. Oof. I don't think we're gonna be beating this guy either. Okay, I don't know why bean golem just keeps whiffing. I don't know what happened. Because like before, he was actually like throwing hands. Let's see if this can block, then maybe we'll have a chance to survive. Nope. Apparently wood does not get rid of or does not block out invisible skulls. All right, let's check out what this place is. Hey, found some all-purpose beans. I wonder what that does. Let's see. Can serve any purpose if you are a master chef. Bag filled with mixed beans in the sense that it contains more than every type of bean, but in the sense that every bean it contains is a mix of every type of bean. Okay, I guess maybe we'll find a use for that later. You've got beans illustrated. You don't have the foggiest idea how the oven works. It requires master cookery. Can I become a master cook? You usually gotta cook advanced bean dishes and make bean iron cookware? Ooh. I am now master cook. Fortunately, the book was so fragile that your close reading caused it to crumble to dust. Oh wow. Okay, so now I can use this. Okay, so I'm gonna do this now. Let's cook something simple. You gaze at the all-purpose beans and imagine things you can make with them. Oh. Let's... I do want more spell damage, but... Okay, we'll get that. Play a black beans. Unfortunately, you don't have any bean iron or any all-purpose beans, so there's not much you can accomplish with an arcane oven right now. Disappointing. Hey, bean iron nugget. Perfect. Okay. Some bean iron. I can have +3 armor. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can just get like really strong spells going. You contemplate your skills and materials you have in hand. Unfortunately, you have no bean iron remaining. Okay. So now... Oh, okay. Let's put on the bean iron badge. Yeah, because that's only going to do 3 damage. I don't need that. No. It just does mysticality. Oh, wait. Where's my... Oh, there we go. That's just +2. I do this. This is +7. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. We are going to be a master chef. And some more all-purpose beans. Perfect. Let's cook something simple again. Because now we can cook thinking beans. I'm pretty sure that now these are buffs that I have to eat. So we'll keep an eye out. Because I think I can only, like, lose one more time before I get angry enough that I pass out. You pass by a pile of old bones. When you stop to examine them, they assemble into a skeleton. Just a regular old skeleton with nothing special about it except for the fact that it's attacking you. And now that I think about it, even that isn't particularly special. Gee, what a humdrum encounter. Hey, skeleton. Nothing special about the skeleton, huh? Huh. Yeah, there's nothing special about that skeleton. And then it just proceeds to one-shot me. Maybe I'm not leveled up enough. Maybe I do need to spend some more time in the beginning area. Let's see. Put some mysticality. I don't need any moxie. I'll get some grit. And... I think we'll pour it into grit for now. Yeah, okay. Let's... I'm wondering if we should... Oh, we never went back to the circus. So let's see what the circus is about. A loud noise draws your attention, and you follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a bighorn sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized and heavy-looking meat cleaver. As he's hauling the implement up onto his shoulder for another blow, he catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eye. Who's there? Don't test me, boy. I'll chop you up like this goat or whatever it is. Hey, yikes. Yeah, I can help him. Easy there. You're a butcher, right? Do you know chef magic? Huh? Oh, you're a bean slinger. I know a couple of things, but I never studied it for real. I might be able to teach you a little telekinesis. Should help you handle that cleaver more easily. Now look, what's this? Raise his awareness. You spend some time teaching the butcher how to manipulate objects with his mind, at least well enough to make his cleaver seem a little lighter and less unwieldy. He gives you some of his animal carcass as repayment. Hey? I mean, we didn't have to fight, so, I mean, that's good. Alright, so, what are we looking at here? Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delight of the sideshow? What all you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks. Not just freaks. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Okay, I'm in. Let's see. You won't be disappointed, and in the event that you're disappointed, no refunds. There you go. Enjoy. Let's hope we're not disappointed. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. The clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in, take your time, have a look around. Just remember, no touching. These shelves are filled with jars, and the jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. You lean a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. A three-legged kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or a tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the other and has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of clown makeup. Ugh. Now let's take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back in a cry of shock. Ah! That's pretty good there, buddy. What is that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. He takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Just seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. Ugh. You see several shells full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown Eggs." In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint the chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in this circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Suspect them. Hey, step back. No touching. Sorry. Okay, let's go look at I guess they're freaks later. This looks like one of those weird vent mirrors that make you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. The mirror somehow shows you what you'd look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like he winks at you. Ugh. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling, and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. Your reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. Kind of amusing. Well, started off harsh. This guy is a startling sight, even for the circus freak show. His entire head is an enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you, not that he's got much choice. Hey there, I'm Beep. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. You move a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at this guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, you would call the base of his skull, and he had, as if he had one, a sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. So, circus gig, do you like it? His hands slowly curl in a fist, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, I understand. I mean, do you blink? Or wink, I guess? Guess not. Okay, well, I'll see you around. This man is neatly dressed. Though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion, he's smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Hello there. Welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Beep. Yeah, delighted to meet you. Well, are you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Beep. I am a sideshow after all. It is an obvious and natural question. Wait a minute. You said the last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Let me demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides. And he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. That is just frightening. The idea of joints just going the opposite way? Ugh. What in the? Surprising, yeah? A bit, yeah. How is that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head so the other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. A bit difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body with two faces? It'd be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind. With, as you say, two faces. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much I'm quite certain. Were you born like that? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way if you don't mind. Okay, sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. I in the sideshow. With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Yeah, makes sense. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know, free room and board, travel the world, and you meet some interesting people. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Douglas. Hello? Hello there, enjoying the carnival? It's interesting. She smiles slightly. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. What's your name? I'm Janet. I'm Beep. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Beep. Why are you in the box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only teasing here. Would you like to see inside? Yes. Janet whistles to signal the clown, and he moseys on over. He unlocks the door to the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears, and pumps. Fluid of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellow near the top inflates and begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? It's amazing. Never seen anything like it. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach. If you'd like to see what I had for lunch today, I'll examine. You watch the various liquids slosh around the tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. You got the perk, anatomical learning. Hey, we know anatomy. How'd this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that. Of course, sorry, it must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Good luck. Whoa. Yeah, so I think it's pretty obvious we cannot trust the clowns. Alright, see if we can get some food. I'm interested in a hot foot-long sausage. How much? 250 meat with your choice of condiments. No, I don't think we need any food right now. I like hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy. Just jokes like that are just hilarious to me. Main stage. The muscly clown doesn't seem to want you to go in there. Stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay. Hi there, fella. What we have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed. We're welcome to try your luck all the same. What's a game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. I mean, if that works. Yeah. I shoot backwards and cross-eyed. You awkwardly fumble the ammo into the pistol and fire until it's empty, at which point you can't figure out how to get it back open to put more in. Now, a single balloon pop. I did tell you the rules, right? How popping the balloons is the actual part of the game. Yeah, sure. Step right up, fellas. Step right up. If I may say so, you've the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to have a game here to put those faculties to the test. All right, what's the game? Simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces, and when I turn them back over and start picking cards, you guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you, you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, eh? Yeah, let's try it. I'll give it a shot. Give it a lot. Clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with their backs to you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough to win a prize. Dang. Alright, so it looks like my skills are not good enough to be able to win any of these prizes. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel and it's on a little chain. Okay. I'll see if I can find it. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in balloon? What colors? Oh, well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. Because it's black and white. Yeah, they're all red. How much are they? Or how do they make them float like that? There's nothing to it. Heck, they all float down here. Oh, of course. How much are they? For you, 30 meat. Yeah, I'll take one. Why not? Can you tell me more about the circus? Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout the land. Get the lay of the land and all, you know? Where'd you travel from? Where's your previous stop interesting? Northwestish. It was a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Here, I think we'll wander off for now. Because I feel like if I get good enough, I'll be able to come back and I'll be able to actually talk to everybody. I feel like my skills need a little bit of fine-tuning. Alright. Let's wander around a little bit. There it is. We'll wander around a little bit, see if we can discover a few places. As trail cars around through a patch of marshy ground, you catch a whiff of something worse than swamp gas. It's a stank above. A cow skull floating in a cloud of noxious vapors, and it saw you even before you smelled it. Let's go. Ugh. Okay. So, bean golem. Which I'm hoping the bean golem will start working again because he just, for some reason, has been whiffing each time. Damn, took out Susie. Got him. All right. He really crushed that stinker. Susie carves another notch into the stock of her rifle. I'm glad it still gave her the XP for that. Yeah. Open up a crate. Got a lock and some ranch dressing. Perfect. We're just gonna wander just a little bit just to see if we can find some new places. I feel like there's gonna be some A burly grizzled man in leather, well, everything, is busy peeling the skin off of a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Watch him carefully. You back off and watch him from a short distance away. Eventually, he throws the harvested skin over his shoulder and starts to leave. Hang on, what about the rest? But the carcass? I'm not hungry. But it's meat. You know, meat, like for spending. Oh my god, yeah. I've just been taking the skins and selling them. How could I have been so stupid? He cuts the carcass up and splits about 50-50 as thanks. Hey, that's at least nice. Oh, Morel Vibrato. Cast the spell. Lava Fava. And boom. Good job, Bean Golem. I wonder if we should go to the ranch where we could actually just keep buffing Susie. Let's go over there and see if we can take on a few of the, because I think it's the Ungoliths. You spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You're literally astonished by the sight of it. It is very large. Yeah, sure. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck by a profound awe and terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how it got there. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Good lord. I could just keep doing this. Make a little dent. And clean. We cleaned up that road apple. I don't know why that was the celebratory noise, but hey, I mean, if we could. All right, let's see. Put some into... we'll wait and we'll see about actually leveling up our spell damage and everything. All right. Let's... Where did we say we were going? Oh, yeah. We were going to the Butterfield Ranch. See if we can take on a few Ungoliths to get Susie a little bit stronger. Nothing to turn. Okay. Let's take one, see if we can. Make a Bean Golem. Lava Fava. Perfect. I think I'll have Susie attack that one. Wow. Just one shot. Good job, Bean. So I'm just gonna get rid of him with this. Took his gun in the west. Alright, now we got 3 of them. We'll do this one because then that'll actually like bring down their what's it called. That'll get rid of like a good amount of health from each of them. Alright, so I think the tactic is I need to make the Bean Golem just so I have another helper. Then I need to just attack with Lava Fava or... Yep, she got stronger. Or maybe I should use the Blizzard first. Let's see. Because we'll make that Blizzard. And then 48 damage. That is awesome. This gets like Susie completely, I'm not gonna say completely upgraded, but if this just gets her like strong enough and me strong enough, because I mean, I'm getting XP while this goes. We can use this, just grind for a little while, and then we'll be able to take on the second area a little bit easier. Because getting one shot by what the game calls just a normal skeleton before I can do anything kind of humbles you. That one. All right. I just want to be in the creator's head when they made this. Because with games like this, I always wonder just how the idea even came to be. You know? Like, it was like, okay, we're going to make, like, a game that's literally just stick figures. Okay. What's going to be about? There's going to be... It's going to be an RPG. You know, you're going to be able to make your class and everything. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's going to be the plot, though? Journeying to the west with, you know, like the west of America. It's like, okay, what? Why are you doing it? You come up with a reason yourself. Okay. There's also demon cows. Oh, and demon clowns who fight the demon cows. Okay. Oh, also, there's a necromancer and the undead and skeletons. It's just like, how do you come up? And it's also just all the jokes. I think that must have been the starting point. At least I would hope, was just them coming up with stupid jokes and being like, oh yeah, we need to put that in there. Let's get rid of that one. Also, I use stupid jokes as a loving term because it has been... I've been playing this now for... I played this last stream. I've been playing this for just a little while already. And there are still things in this game that just keep making me laugh. Like, just small little details that are just so cute and funny to me. Especially all of the puns. I am weak to puns. I truly do love puns. Alright, let's get lava. I could finish that one off at the bottom. Dang it. Take care of... No, wait. Take care of that one, because that one has the most health. One shot. Now, if he goes after that one... I wish I could tell the bean golem what to do, because if he had gone after the other one, they both would have been dead. We'll get Susie leveled up one more time. Once we get her leveled up one more time, then we'll go and we'll see about doing other things so that we can actually... Oh, dang it. I didn't use the blizzard. Whoops. That was my bad. I wonder if she's strong enough to just... Yeah. Oh, dang. You can just one-shot them at full health. It's also great because of the just character designs. Like, even though they're just stick figures, it takes a lot to be able to make something that looks so simple look as good as this does. Alright, let's get that. And there we go. Okay, so Susie is now stronger. Let's level up a little bit. Okay, so Hellbender, make my spell stronger. I don't think I need to... I don't think I need to do that yet. I think I'll just make my spell stronger for now. Like, I just need to get strong enough that I don't have to worry about getting one shot. So I'll put it all into grit and my spells. I'll put some into gumption. All right. Okay, so now let's wander around a little bit and see if we can find another area. Before you can react to the sudden howling, a ghost train surges over a hill and roars past, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it and barely avoid colliding with you by pulling hard on their reins. The train vanishes in the distance, and the robbers seem really annoyed by your interference. Bring it on, I guess. Let's see. Alright, so King Golem. Oh, that was nice. And oh. Defeated the skeleton train robbers. I mean, ghost train robbers. I mean, skeleton ghost train robbers. I mean, Lord. All right. On around just a little bit. Hey, there we go. We did find another place. About the unmistakable silhouette of an old mission on the horizon. Let's go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Oh, slow down. Okay. What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Okay. Wow, I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath. Try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. Okay, my name's Beep. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, so they call you Memento? She shows you the ruler she keeps stuck in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, I'm sorry. What happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered from before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. All right, I'll get him back. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a sec. Are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably a blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought him back, isn't that super blasphemous? It even out? I would think it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must. All right, so we're going to go fight some saints and take back our relics. Okay, good luck down there. All right, so that's empty. Yeah, let's kick them. I don't know why we would just kick a pile of skulls, but I mean, I guess that's where we are in life. All right. Oh, I forgot to do the bean golem. That would have helped. Okay, so let's get bean golem out. All right. Lava fava. See if we can do some damage. Dang it. Almost beat it. Yeah. I'll get Susie to take care of that one. I just gotta do it 3. I think we can survive 3 because hopefully the bean golem will go after the one at the bottom. Perfect. Great. And he didn't whiff. Perfect. Okay. I'll do 1 damage. I'll do 4 to 7. Maybe we should take some help while we have a chat. This target will cover. Okay, we'll use that. Such a great healing animation. Just threw the entire like hit on my head and just let it bounce off, and boom, I'm healed. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got this now. And 1 more. Oh, okay. Ah, even 5 heads aren't better than this one. Oh, Lord. Yep, take the gold tooth. The skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Okay. I mean, let's put out the bean golem. Lava Flava. But I think Susie's going to be able to one-shot him. Yeah, Susie's got him. There we go. 36 extra damage. You really cracked some skulls there. Well, one skull, you claim its only possession as a reward, a gold tooth. The skull's sitting on a weird angle. I guess it's for a weird reason. The skull's resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. Ooh, whispering. The skull's whispering to you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. Okay. I was hoping it would say something. There we go. Yeah, I found that skull a little while back. Yeah, they got cemented together. Let's pull them apart. As you center the pile, you unearth Unskull, a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. Ooh, it's called a whispering stone, so maybe... Let's see. Let's listen to it. This rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect you can barely understand, though. Wait, no, it's just a thick accent. Like I said, it's just funny little stuff like that. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, its whispers resolve to comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly trivia about the geology of Tennessee, meaningless to you unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand the accent now. The Appalachian skull whispering. Great. Oh, can I understand the skull now? Yeah. The skull whispers some dark mountain secrets to you, which we can't print here because your computer would catch fire. Oh, thank you for that, game. The bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. I can whisper to him. Whisper some ancient words of appeasement to the bones, and they settle down a bit. Don't you wish it was that easy to learn a language? Like, if you could actually just sit down, listen to something for a few minutes, it's like, okay, now I know that. This way, Pasillo de Santo. Alright. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy, it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Okay, bros. Jeez. They really know how to build stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Okay, I guess we're going to have to leave that alone until we have 10 muscle. Let's see. I wonder. Do I have enough? Oh my god, I only have 3. Let's see. Okay, I can only get to 6, but maybe I have something that'll give me some muscle. Let's see. I'm a Nudo Geode. Let's see. I gotta look for something with muscle. Let's see. No. Sandwich. Moxie. No. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5. Ooh. Okay, I'll eat it. Hey, eat it out. Alright, now... Okay, so I have 6 plus 7. Alright. Okay, so maybe that's enough. No. Dang it. And here I was hoping that I'd found a loophole. Let's see. Maybe I just need to have something else. Let's see. It just sets an enemy on fire. Okay. Eat that. You toss the ghost steak into a nearby campfire to get it from raw to rare, then eat it. A rare treat. Okay, so my muscle. Okay, so I can have one more thing for food. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Increases your nothing by 0 for the... That's actually... Okay, that's funny. Increases your muscle by 3. Okay. So if I eat them... Wonderful. If I eat them now... Is it 10? Okay, now it's 10. Perfect. Now we can open it. Okay. Gee. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus open. Sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. go with the old standby. God, Beefus was huge. There goes Beefus. Saint Beefus's finger and his thigh. Okay. Dude was massive. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together, even after she was just bones. Wow, that's messed up. Ooh, if we do it with anatomical learning. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. Now let's fight. Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Man, rats. Wow, that is... that's messed up. Not untrue, though. Alright, so now they're cold. I don't know what they're going to do to me, so... let's take this round to see what happens. Okay, that one's gone. Okay, so they're going to do 1 HP of damage, and they're going to heal themselves. Unless they use melee. At which point it looks like they're going to do 6 HP. Okay. Alright, so let's hit them with a Lava Fava. Let's see, they'll do 28, so that should get rid of that one. And that gets rid of that one, so... yeah. It does nothing. Alright. Let's let Susie. I think Susie can actually like just one-shot them, so... there we go. Yeah. So I can just chip away at the rib cage while Susie can actually one-shot each of them that are... I guess just trying to hold on. And Susie, do you take out this one? Yeah. Perfect. We're just gonna keep chipping away at him. Alright, then there we go. And with the final blow. Oh. Sorry I got drawn and quartered, but I mean, it happens. Well done. Now Saint Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. Wow. We were very thorough, apparently. And the saint. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to beatify him. I am a pope, seriously. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the days. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Okay, so what was the level of mysticality I need? Or moxie. Okay, so let's see. I should have... I can't eat anymore, but I think I can drink. So let's see if I can get my moxie. Yeah, I can have 1 drink. My speed. That's everything. Okay, so I can't do anything for my moxie. And I'm full, so I can't really eat anything. Oh, these are potions. Wait a minute. Can I have a potion? Let's see. Where's anything for moxie? Yeah, no. Any moxie. Melee damage. Increases moxie by 11 and your maximum AP by 1 for the... wow. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. You're no cow scientist, but you're pretty sure this would kill you if you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure that there's not even such thing as a cow scientist. Oh, what? Why would it tell me I could do it and then just not do it? Is that enough? Okay, let's see. Maybe that's enough. Perfect. Let's insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Yep, fight me. Oh, wow. He didn't have to bring out the organ music. Okay. Let's do this. Or, well, let's see. How much does he... Okay, so they're pretty strong. Okay, we'll see if we can do some damage to both of them. Perfect. And then... Alright. Okay, so he's gone. Yeah, I need to get rid of him first. Oh my god. They do some damage. Alright. Let's... Alright, that's gonna do 41 damage. 43. Dang it. Alright. I'll focus on him just in case one of us would... Oh. Oh, I'm out of AP. Didn't... Oh yeah, I forgot. It drops my AP, what I used. Okay, so now if we just survive him, then we'll be fine. And... boom. There we go. You put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all. Yay! Does any of that stuff do better than what I have? Let's see. Make Pope Pet. Do armor and moxie. Plus 3 mysticality. Let's do armor. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna do anything new. Good. 8, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, that's the best pistol right now that I have. Let's do muscle plus 10 maximum HP. That's not bad, but I guess that would help me for now. That raises my moxie. Yeah, okay. I think St. Beefus is better than what I have. Because this just does hot damage instead of physical. So we'll stick with that. Souvenir spoon, plus 3 to my moxie. I want to keep that. Yeah, no, I'll keep that. This one does plus 6 mysticality, but minus 4 muscle. Goblin engagement ring actually doesn't sound too bad. I'll keep it for now, but I need to remember that it lowers my muscle because I could have very easily just taken it off. Okay. Now let's go. Hey, I don't need any more good luck. I did it. And pew pew. Yeah, priest, you shouldn't mess with this stuff. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. Saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. Escape artist? Yeah. He was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage, so he gave the generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Okay. I didn't notice it say anything. You popped Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Mr. Mary is pleased as punch. You return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. Okay. I recovered all the relics? Yes, I did. I'm so glad you helped. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but I can give you this old censer. We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. You got the censored censer, right? Of course I do. What is it? Ooh, +3 mysticality. Time goes in offhand, so yeah. Okay, so it's between this and this. +3 melee attack, +3 spell damage, +3 mysticality. Nah, I'll stick with the spell damage for now. Alright, so we did that. I feel like there's more stuff around here, so let's head to Stern's Ranch and see if that brings up anything. It did not. Alright. Let's wander around here, see if we can find anything. There we go. A silversmith. Silver bullet making. Help yourself. Ooh, I can make needles. Perfect. I don't think I need silver bullets at the moment, but I'll at least make a few needles. I do not have safe cracking. You're just gonna bust in and loot the joint? It's okay. Look at the dust all over everything. This guy checked out ages ago. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I am right. Shelf looks pretty over. Okay. Hey, thank you. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts, about half of them to a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well. He's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No use in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location on the map, might come in handy. The Silver Plater. Ooh, a spittoon! A spittoon. At least, it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. We're investigating it. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that could be way worse. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me? Or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you ain't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up. I'm investigating. Okay, fine. Have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon and is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good. Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand up to the wrist. It makes a goop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get the taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Tell me what I found. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will. So there. Sometimes you gotta put the reader in their place. Okay, so that's a lapel. Let's see. It gives me a +2 to basically everything. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. I think in bed, the silversmith must have been a bachelor or a half-wit guy with a half-wit spouse. Alright. So now, we can go to the Silver Plater. Where is that? There it is. The Silver Plater. Yeah, we must be running low on places to, like, go to, so. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? Menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I play things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a set of silver-plated teeth. So you need something plated? My options. He looks up and down. I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enchant your hat to add one of your maximum action points. I don't know. We'll wait for now. Okay, something else. I could plate your melee weapon that you're using there. It'll do more damage that way. I just feel like I'm going to get more stuff. So why would I plate what I have? Oh, whoops. Accidentally. Well, what else can you plate? What are my options? I don't want to plate my hat. I can plate your pistol. No, because again, I think I'm going to find better stuff. Turnip. Alright, look at my mouth. Ooh. Say, that's a fine looking tongue you got there. I could plate that for sure. And the turnip, that sounds like an interesting challenge. My actual tongue? The one in my head? Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I'm curious. What happens if they plate my tongue? Well, anything for a weird life. Go ahead and silver plate my tongue. Why not? Open wide as you possibly can. I got the perk silver tongue. The process is extremely painful. Nice. Immediately afterward, you ask him for a complete refund and he gives it to you? It works. Perfect. Okay, so if I get 1,000 more, I can actually plate the turnip. Okay, that'd actually be kind of cool. Because I feel like... Okay, so I feel like if he wanted me to do that, like, because the turnip was... Wasn't that what I fell off the... Oh god, I fell off the turnip wagon, of course. But... if that's like where... If that's like a beginning item, I wonder if doing that... Oh, driving along. See some braided fuses sticking out of a nearby rock. Investigating more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Or maybe they were just ad matches. I mean, thank you. Their lack of follow through is your gain. Dynamite. All right. But I think if it's one of those things where it's the item that we have that just happened in the beginning, I feel like we could actually... I feel like this is going to like open something for us. Like maybe I'm wrong, but I'm curious. Let's see. So I know I'm not going to use these, so... I need my varmint skin and knife. Might need that. The only thing I'm going to keep are the things that I could actually use. So let's get rid of the bandit pistols. Because I just need to get to 5,000. I want to... Ooh, I don't know if I have enough to get to 5,000. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to get there. And if anything, I can just go and... What do the ghost pickles even do? Oh, so I could be a ghost. I'll save it just in case. I can just go like, what's it called? Go grind and get some money. Let's wander for a bit and get some money. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging toward the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you or anything else really. Yeah, let's get him. Oh, we can just brute force him. A mindless skeleton. I just noticed that I could have been looking at the names this whole time. Across the hill, see a skeleton propped up on its elbows, looking through a pair of binoculars at the horizon. I guess he died before whatever he was waiting for showed up. These will come in handy. They will also come in pairs, because otherwise they would not be binoculars. I'll wander around for a bit. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's the corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see by his outfit that he is a cowboy, and you see by his lack of flesh, he is a corpse. Yeah, let's give him a proper burial. You dig a grave. The cowboy's remains in it. Oh. I like that we can be nice. Here, let's... We'll go to Fort All Dead, because I know that we can fight a little bit. Oh. You smell it before you see it. Skeleton trudging towards you, covered in mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. They don't have noses. Alright. King Golem. And we'll do that. And oh, there we go. Handful of loose teeth. Got skull chips and got skeleton bone. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I can use my binoculars. Perfect. Discovered a map location, Lost Dutch Oven Mine. The Lost Dutch Oven Mine. Find down and watch out. Binoculars in nearby trash can. Why would I throw away the binoculars? Like, I know it's for the game, but it's funny that how they come up with reasons. I've run in with the worst smelling snake you ever seen. It's oh yeah, the stink lines. All right, let's make him. So angry. Fava, and all right. See if we can find anything in the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. There's some stinky fissures. Can't get any closer. Not without some stench resistance. Do I have anything that gives me stench resistance? Because I remember there was like at some point you could get something for that. Let me see. Maybe it goes in my offhand. Yeah, sweet smelling flowers. Perfect. All right. Perfect. The stench is barely tolerable. Perfect. Loot them. Miner's pants and a gas mask. This would have come in handy a little bit ago. Yeah. A spittoon! I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass spittoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath it where the spit leaked out. Although oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now, and it's half full. I guess the miners plugged the hole with something. Inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off of it. Come on, let's not do this. Oh, what? No, we're doing this. Jeez, fine. Okay, you crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops to the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human's body natural instinct for self-preservation. Let's smell it. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawl into the pot, eat half the chili, and then die. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots. The cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That is what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plunge it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bones. The smell intensifies and your stomach prepares to hose the poisons off of your arm with a high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it up fast while you still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steaming filth. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. Ugh. It's soaked pants, though. Hey, thank you. +2 armor, +2 speed. Okay. That might be worth it. I'll take them. So let's put on this spit-soaked pants. Sulfur match and smelling salts. This one's already been picked over. Empty. Toilet. Right down. I'm glad when I just have the item I need, because when I don't, it's just, great, now I gotta go back all this way. You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there would be this much readily available meat left in a working mine. What were they digging for if not this? Curious. Hey, their loss, my gain. I said I needed money, and I got it. Hey, what's up? This guy is totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't seem to even see you. I'm trying to talk to him. Hey, buddy, you okay? Uh-huh. You wave your hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Poor meat. Shovels are dull and useless. What were they looking for? Oh, looks like a miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. He's digging with his helmet. I got the Effluvious Emerald. The guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. He starts feeling easy. Finger bones are all splintered. Your heart is pounding. This guy worked his fingers to the bone, digging and then working his bones to the marrow. You have to get out of this pit right now. These scratches are painted on in blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. As you get near the rocks, the voices in your head begin screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Okay. Alright, something's up with the pit, apparently. I wonder if I'll be able to come back. Alrighty. Oh, that was fun. I wonder, because I know I have more. Like, yeah, there's Fort Cowardice. The skeleton approaches you in that jittery stop-motion way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be a skeleton of a bean slinger. Remember the classic saying, old bean slingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. I mean, we got Foxit. The skeleton hisses and clacks at you and holds up a can of beans, preparing a terrible spell. Oh, hold on a second. What kind of beans are those? The skeleton pauses and looks at the can, then turns it around so you can see the label. Oh, geez, you can't use those. Those are full of nitrates and sulfur dioxides. Do you know what that stuff does to your bones? The skeleton looks aghast and shuffles off to research some healthier bean options. Good for him. Ooh. Just foraging. Okay. I think I have enough to actually level up a little bit, so let's see. Yeah, 326. I could make my outfoxing better. I could make my blood beats better. I think I'm good for my outfoxing at the moment. I'm wondering if blood beans would be good to invest in a master cookery. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I don't think I need foraging that much, so we'll just stick with that for now and save up and see if we can get like master cookery completely upgraded, because then I would actually be able to make, I bet, even better things. Snake spring. Oh, sweet. Let's go to the snake spring. Where is it? There it is. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. I'll translate them. You see it translate to, my second's the second of a conscious soul. Intriguing. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. Ow. Oh, so I can just, is this another area where I can just fight a bunch of things? Alright. Get that. Get that. Oh, wow. Almost one-shot all of them. Perfect. Okay, so maybe I'll just, instead of like grinding, let's go see how we do now. Let's go see how we do now in this new area. Whoops. Okay, so we went to Hellstrom Ranch. That'll be a good like litmus test. Off on the To one side of the desert trail, a skeleton is sitting in the shade of a rocky ridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to the heat. As you move closer to investigate, it appears that the skeleton is holding a book, and as you get close enough, you see that it's a copy of Longfellow's translation of Dante's Divine Comedy. You notice that the skeleton is in fact reading it, turning the pages and making little notes in the margin of his pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. A talking skeleton? Sorry, took me by surprise. Yeah, how's the book? Divine Comedy, that's about heaven and hell and so on, right? Mm-hmm. Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. You know, most skeletons I meet just sort of hiss and attack me because you won't leave them alone when they're reading. Assumed it was more because of them being rabid, mindless automatons. You might find out how rabid I can be if you keep bugging me. Seriously though, how do you talk without lungs? I don't know. How do you talk without a brain? Oh, that's just mean. Go away. Plus, like, you don't have eyeballs, so you shouldn't even be able to read, though come to think of it, other skeletons are able to see me, so... The skeleton drops her book and leaps for your throat. Oh wow, I annoyed her. I don't want to get knocked out, so I'm going to have to fight her. Alright, so... Ooh, a lot of health. Okay, we go with that. And then Lava Fava. Then I do this. I make it to where she won't move. And of course you whiff. Why wouldn't you whiff, Being Golem? There we go. And maybe I'll be 46. As long as she doesn't one-shot me, we'll be fine. Perfect. Okay. Being Golem, come on. Just, come on, bud. She's right there. It's a skeleton. Just aim for the glasses when you're gonna headbutt. That's all you gotta do. The ring of smart thinking. You won. Looks like that skeleton wasn't so smart after all. I mean, I feel bad. She was just enjoying her book. Ooh, more needles. Alright, let's see if we can take on him. One of the cows. Got the jump on him. Okay. Let's get Bean Golem. Lava Fava. Ah. Now, get some free hits in, so I don't have to take any. Why? I don't get why it seems like the Bean Golem will whiff so often when I need it to not whiff. 42. Okay, so as long as it doesn't one-shot me, we should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Of course. Why not? Why not, miss? Smack. Take the power of St. Beefus. You pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Just kidding. They're pure. They're super evil. Susie carves another notch into her rifle. Okay, so I think I'll be able to survive now. I think I'm strong enough to survive, so let's go look around. Go check out Great Garbanzo's cave. El Vibrato, I don't have enough to do it. Oh yeah, this. I forgot. Disappointing. Okay, so yeah, I don't have enough to do anything. Alright, now. Yeah, Roy Bean's house. Let's go check him out. You see what you take to be an oasis in the boiling heat of this region and spur Medusa toward it. As you near it, you discover that you've been fooled. It wasn't an oasis at all, but an evil, towering black stone cow monolith. Anybody can make that mistake, really. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can upgrade the Bean Golem. I hope so. Because with how he is right now, I'm not happy with it. Well, no. He does some good damage. It's good to have another set of hands. But why does it whiff? Every time you would think being hogtied would make it to where the bean wouldn't miss literally any hit. Like D&D rules, you would think. Ungolith Horn and Infernal Soul Frag. Perfect. Oh, hey, what's up? There, Susie. I heard about a ranch in the area that might be notable. What do you mean? It's one that weren't never attacked by the cows. Huh, that would be worth investigating. Alright. Roy Bean's House of Justice and Jelly Beans. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Beep Love. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two big things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone had ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Nothing particularly tragic. Got old. Was all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points to the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook in the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just a jelly bean museum now. It seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate at all then. What do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum? I guess you got a point. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see many jelly beans. Bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get 'em back. Well now, certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of a reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen to go out in that direction. Okay. Spittoon. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Oh, wait, no, we are not leaving it alone. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in the congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Yeah. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually, you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Yeah. There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case with a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic will pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Why would one of them be for sale, but not all of them? Alright. Hey. I'm a master of flushing. I'm gonna put that on my resume. Let me these hideout. Let's go. We'll go there in a sec. Continue where you were going. We're gonna go dispense some justice. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. "To know who the hell you are, stranger. But you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lest you want to eat lead." That's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Was that right? And just how you planning on doing that? With words. Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be the laughingstock of criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late, and I suggest you take it. Because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. Good. See, we don't always have to be mean. We don't always have to fight. Flip the bedroll. The missing bean! And now we're going to loot everything that they have. Perfect. Alright. Now, go return these to Roy. You have to investigate a plume of smoke and discover that where it is, there is no fire. Next thing you discover is that it's not so much smoke as the charred ghost of someone who suffered a particularly grisly death. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Alright. Sorry, I had to take a quick sip. All right. Let's get our bean golem. Get the lava fava. Oh, I was gonna see if Roy's pistol did any better than the one I got. Whoa. Yeah, let's use the lasso real quick because I need to pay attention to what is affecting this ghost. Of course. All right. Okay, I guess we need to hope that we can survive. Bean Golem, come on. Just, come on, Bean Golem. Work with me here. Perfect. I think we got him. Bean Golem, come on. I just defended you. Saying that it's nice to have another pair of hands. Come on. Got a bit of ectoplasm. Again, as I said before, I am glad that they don't make you keep the health that you have after you're done with a fight. Howdy, Beep. You recovered that jar of jelly beans by any chance? I sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Beep. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Didn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest towards that huge old cactus folks call Old Granddad. Here, I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it. Okay. To Old Granddad. Let's go. Cross paths with Wandering Sally again. Hey, Beep. What's up, Sally? Does she have anything that I would want? Blank postcard, maybe you should. Oh, I could write to my family. I'll buy it. I am about to go fight some goblins, but for now, go without it. How am I keeping this? If this gem is half as valuable as your money, you should probably wash your hands before you spend it. If I get that, that'll give me enough. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it for now. Alright. That should be enough. Now I wanted to see General Gob's pistol. Between this and the Befouled, instead of Stench Physical, it gives me +6 Moxie and 13 to 17. Yeah, that's much stronger. Alright, like that. I don't need the sweet smelling flowers anymore. Take that for some spell damage. I think everything else is good for now. Alrighty. Oh, whoops. Not what I meant to do. Okay. Old Granddad. Trials are interrupted by a fairly disturbing sight. A skeleton covered with weird glowing mushrooms, which is shambling towards you, making angry hissing sounds and weird gestures. Yeah, gross. Psychedelic spore. Whoa! Psychedelic spore attack went hard. Alright. Let's see. I'll do 10, 2 to 6, 14 to 16. Okay, so my best bet would be to use this. Or 10. Okay. Alright. Let's use St. Beefus. And it looks like he's going to be using psychedelic attack, so I don't think I should put the wall up. Really? Come on, Bean Golem. Ow. Come on. Maybe I should try and heal so I can survive at least more. At least I don't think. I do have a lot of dynamite, so don't feel like dying. So, do that, and then... There we go. Okay. That mushroom-covered bone. What size that thing? Hey. Hey, no climbing for human. Please? I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblin stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans, little colorful sugar things? Little fruit rock. Yeah, those. Those are for a pile. Anyway, no upstairs for human. Maybe weekend trading? No trading, but you can bribing me. Hey, cool. What are you wanting? A candy bar. Good human candy bar. The bubble's having. You knowing it? Wait, do I have it? I think I'd have a bar of soap. Okay, so it looks like we need to get, we're gonna have to go get some stuff to bribe our way up. Let's go to Button Willows. And then if they don't have it, we'll go to the main hub area. Because I do need to send out that postcard. Yeah, no soap. Great. Yeah, let's go to Dirtwater, because maybe the general store will have soap, but we also want to send out that postcard. Okay, Mercantile. Bar of soap. Perfect. There we go. Okay. No. There we go. And yeah, I can send out a postcard. That's cool. Well, I sent a postcard. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. I'll be, it's one of them prepaid ones. I'll be zero meat then. Perfect. It's even better. Alright. So now that we have the soap, let's go back to the goblins. Showering's out and you duck just in time to avoid your hat being ruined. A skeleton is standing on the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands just over her holster, ready for another quick draw. Oh, also she is literally on fire. I almost forgot to mention that. Okay. Ow. Alright. Ooh, that'll do 29 damage. But that'll also do 29 damage. Okay. Just in case, I'm going to summon the beam golem again. Because, I mean, if it works, it works. But, I mean, I'm real tired of it not working. Alright. Now, I can use this because it's going to be using... It's going to be using a gun. So that should... It did not protect the golem. Alright, let's get this. And then... that. I think Susie... Okay, so she can't take him out yet. And then... that should be it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, got the red hot pistol. You showed that skeleton what it's like to be figuratively on fire instead of literally. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Maybe that pistol does more. It gives me +4 speed. I think I'll... It'd be nice to be quicker, so I'll take that. If I need more moxie, I'll just put it on. Alright. Oh yes, wonderful, thanking you. Perfect. Another goblin here, blocking another ladder. Hello, no climbing for humans, too bad. Okay. Can I bribing you to letting me climbing? Oh, okay. What are you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in other room. but had losing my tap. Okay, right back. Whoa. If you're a tap, where would you be in this pile of junk? Make a tap or find a tap? Okay, attack with the tap. Okay, how close are we to being 40 on anything? Ooh. Domesticality is at 27. I think that's one of them. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, Mysticality is my best bet. Do I have anything to raise it? My liver is at 1. And spleen is at 1. So, anything for Mysticality? That only brings it up by 1. Okay, so that's not gonna help. Only does by 1. Only I needed Moxie. Oh, but it doesn't even let me eat that anyway. HP by 25. Okay, so that's not gonna help. Let's see. Maybe some of my stuff will work. So if I put that on, and then that gives me +3. Anything that'll raise my mysticality. No, that didn't. Okay, so put that on, put that on. That raises my moxie. That's not what I need. Ooh, +7 mysticality. Oh, wait, how much damage does it do? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, never mind. I can just keep that on for no reason. Or for, like, good reason now. And we already got that. +6 mysticality. Okay. Yeah, alright. Is that enough? No. I put the tap. My mysticality's at 39. If I can get one more mysticality. Oh, wait a minute. Then I can just have the what's it called, right? Military grade whiskey. Perfect. Snap to attention. Salute the bottle of whiskey, then drink it. Now, get out of there and die for your country. Thank you. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. WTF. Perfect. Mysticality is now at 40. Make a tap. You bolt a flange to a pipe, then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. You also find an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Nice. Got some cactus syrup. Plug the tap into the syrup vein and fill the jar with a purple cactus syrup. If it was already like leaking, why didn't I just get a jar? Why do I need a tap? Having syrups? Yes. Hey, guard guzzles the entire bottle in one single draw. It is both fascinating and disgusting. Needing more for proper briding. Of course you are. Here you go. The guard moves away from the ladder, so they have plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Thank you. Hello, hi. Hi, can I? Nope. Okay, can I? Yep. Bringing me goblin elixir. What's that? A potion of extra delicious being. So good. What is goblin elixir? Oh. The table is covered in flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all other equipment that make up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. Making it? That's easy for you to say. You find a scrap of paper in a drawer, and it looks maybe like instructions for an elixir, but it's all in goblin science jargon that you don't understand at all. You should start mixing it. Pick up a beaker and look at the ingredients. We'll start with the green slime. Pour some green slime into a beaker, then you add some clear granules. The mixture turns gray and starts to smoke a little. What's next? Orange fluid. Mixture turns violet and starts to smoke even harder. Now what? Stir it. Mixture turns red and starts to smoke like crazy. You manage to pitch the concoction out the window and duck under the table just in time. It explodes with a tooth-rattling bang. Jeez, alchemy is tricky stuff. Okay, so let's try this again. We'll start with some clear juice. We'll add some white flakes. We'll add some orange oil. Spit in it. Work up a good amount of saliva and spit in the beaker. Mixture turns blue and starts to smoke like crazy. After a second, though, it settles down. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. Smells terrible, though. Yeah, we'll keep it. Or the elixir into a proper flask. Who knows? It isn't a deadly or poison or anything. Here you go, bud. Whoops. Hi, ready for bribing? Yep. The goblin moves away from the ladder and takes a little step from the flask, savoring the flavor. Is it good? Yeah, perfect. Yep. Beep. Ultimate alchemist. Oh no. Holy crap. If this isn't the most disturbing thing you've ever seen, I don't know. I don't want to know what it was. Hey guys, those jelly beans. Can I too having them? Oh, what? Our fruit rocks? No. No, not taking our fruit rocks. These being ours, not partaking. Louise. Let's talk to them. But not looking like you're eating them. Jar is still full, but eating. Fruit rocks not for eating. Fruit rocks just for looking at. You just looking at them? Not fitting through floor hole. Can't leaving room. Fruit rocks only entertainment being. Good grief, that is sad. Okay, how about I teaching you something else for entertaining? Something better than fruit rocks looking at. Okay, sounding good. I agree. I'm not certain what being better than fruit rocks looking at. You teach the goblins how to play 20 questions, and once you get them over the initial hurdle of a goblin being neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral, they pick it up pretty fast. Soon, they're so focused on the game, they stop paying attention to you entirely. Excellent. Get him. It's the green apple jelly beans. Perfect. Ow, ow. Alright, let's go return this to Roy Bean. And we will go there in a sec. What's up, Roy? How you doing them jelly beans, kid? Got them. Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. The goblins didn't eat any? It's long and a weird story. Oh, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got one more jar of jelly beans missing. They was stole by a gang of damn hippies. How'd they take them? Heck, who knows what hippies thinking. All I know is they took off heading south and a little bit west. All right, I gotta go to the Shroom Cave. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyrobogues. Yep, I'm down, ready the weapon. Whoa. Okay, well. We'll get Bean Golem. Then we'll use the Blizzard. Ooh, that barely did any damage. That is not good. Okay. Looks like we got one turned. Dang it. Oh. Apparently they wanted to spread it around a little bit. Okay, let's see. I'll do 16, 3 to 7, or 20 to 24. Okay, so we should do this. Well, first, Maybe we can get out of this by like just chucking dynamite at it. Because if we can chuck some dynamite at this. Let's see. I have this, and then, yeah. I've been saving the dynamite for a reason. All right. So if I can get that, and so that'll do 24. My weapon only does 19 to 23. I'm just gonna have to hope that Susie can finish off that one. Or, ooh, wait a minute. Tie it up. Play on the safe side. Hit that, and there we go. Whew. You put out all the fires and then crushed the cow skulls that were responsible for them. Susie put another notch in her rifle. Mushrooms. That's a lot of mushrooms. I like that the game actually has shadow tracking technology. The cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom crumbs cover the floor around him. Yep. All right. Everything isn't nailed down. A skeleton bone, human ashes. That's a note. Apparently something about ley lines. Okay, so... Oh, there's a bag. It contains some loose bits of granola and some very dirty clothes. Okay, got a mushroom map. Mushroom map does. Have to look at it. The map is labeled shroom locations and shows a weird, convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The dotted lines originate a little picture of an army fort that's probably worth investigating. You discovered a new map location, the Fort of Darkness. Perfect. And let's learn about leyline. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation that's going on around these parts. Grab a notebook and a paperclip and note into it. Necromancer Journal. Alright. Just riding my lantern. Alright. Let's go to the Fort of Darkness. You see what you take to be an oasis of blind. Oh, wait, it's a monolith again. Cow monolith. Alright. I'm not going to waste time with the bean golem for now. The bean golem has burned me one too many times now. I can just save my AP for now. If I can upgrade the bean golem to where, I don't know, maybe if he doesn't keep whiffing, then sure, I'll start using it again. But for now, I'll just focus on this. Because he has become stronger. Yes. The Fort of Darkness. Do I have any binoculars? Nope. Alright. Guy seems to be in a haze, looking around uncomprehensively at the books and cobbler tools around him. Hi there. These are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? Huh? Oh, no. Yeah, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny everyone assumes that, but no, these are made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man. Like, little elf guys. They're hard to see, like, just out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'll be just kind of standing here and just kind of... And I'm like, oh, hey, look, I got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. It's weird. Okay. Can you show up in a store? Huh? Store, sell your boots in. You're not mine there. Yeah, right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Dirt water. That's a pretty long trip, huh? Like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I like the way you're thinking. These young ladies dress in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, though hard wear has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Hi, my new face. My name's, one sec, Irene. She giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushrooms, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Beep. What's your story? Not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back. Last stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? They're good for all kinds of things if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. I have a spare pair of mushroom pliers too if you want to pick your own. Okay? You see any jelly beans? Yeah, I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. Oh, they're in my lounge. Where's your lounge? I don't quite remember. It's only there part of the time anyway. I don't know. Go with that one for now. Oh, wait. Can we... you know anything about the lounge? No, I don't really talk to her much. The elves don't trust her. Gotcha. Never be too careful, I suppose. Jelly beans, how would I ask the elves, maybe? Okay. And yeah, he's worried that they won't make it. Okay. Yeah. Hi, I'm Beep. Teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Oh, wow. Okay. There were some skull chips. Hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little. And she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. As soon as she gives ring back to you, though, she's back to her muttering. Anything about a lounge? Okay, that makes sense. Have you seen any jelly beans? Yeah, I see. Okay. Here to the hallucination. I'm Beep. Salutations, Beep. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge and principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Kurtzevian philosophy, Beep? Have you seen any jelly beans? Well, first we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if what I see as jelly beans are different than what you see as... Alright, cut the crap. Or I cut it for you. No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest and dare I say the most delightful of our little clan, is particularly fond of them. You might ask her. Interesting in a discussion. Okay. You know where the lounge is. I've been there, but for some inexplicable reason, I was never invited to return. Inexplicable. I would self-actualize by returning on my own, but I don't remember where it was, and Todd will not tell me. It is quite frustrating. Sure. Blah, 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 blah. It's tuned out. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Fascinating. I wonder if I could just keep going. I did. Huh. It actually seems like none of this is rubbing off on you. Alright. I mean, if that's how it works, fine. Hello. Hello, yes, I'm Todd. Beep, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, that is pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. I see. If you have any Lectarius Earthlipicia mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potable, i.e. a potion. You see any jelly beans? No, I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're the kind of jelly beans that get you completely blasted. I don't think that's a real thing. No, it is. I heard about them in Frisco. It doesn't seem safe, you know, for kids. You know where the lounge is? Oh yeah, I do. Don't tell talking dude if you don't mind. But it's in the cave where you get all of our mushrooms. Ah, I didn't see any lounge there. You gotta be he jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind you and winks at you. Okay, so I have to go get a mushroom. He's gotta turn into a potion. Then I can go and find this lounge. Yeah, sure. Give me a mushroom. Perfect. And you know what? I'll take the mushroom pliers. There we go. Alright. There we go. So he's doing this stuff as a real kick. Hi, I'm What are you doing? Nothing really. Just making dumb noises and entertain myself. It's kind of reminiscent of something, but I'm not sure what. He shrugs. I mean, that's just me for real. Make dumb noises just to have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I'm Kurtz. My methods will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? You don't have the proper attire. Before muscle comes skin, before skin comes clothing. Look around, sure enough, everybody's wearing that same striped pants and weird fuzzy headband. I don't think I have them. Okay. Perfect. There's only one file in a drawer, and it is a discharge record for a soldier who died from eating poisonous mushrooms. Last entry says he was buried in plot 420 of a military cemetery up north. You mark the location of it on your map. Ooh, military cemetery. Cannon loading for idiots. Perfect. Now I know how to load cannons. Alright. So now I have to go back to the mushroom cave. I still need enough money to where I can go buy the, what's it called? Like, I want to go get that turnip, like, silvered. It looks cool. The transporter starts making that beeping noise that means oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, so from what I can gather, it looks like I have to take the potion here. So, where is it? There we go. Perfect. You swallow the extract, the world turns inside out as your mind replaces it. Perfect. We are tripping. Oh, there it is. Okay. That guy's strange lamp. Your great grandkids are gonna love this kind of music. There we go. Yoink. They do look kind of cool under the black light, you have to admit. The lime jelly beans. Alright. Now, we can head back. Roy Bean. Yep, sure. Let's go. We'll fight the robot. Okay, this thing's at 144. So... let's just see. Here's hoping. Then hit it with this. And then hog tie it. Bean Golem, come on! Got that. As long as it doesn't one-shot us, I think we got it. Oh, perfect. Bean Golem was useless, or useful. I mean, he was working before. I don't know why, like, he's started just missing literally everything now. There we go. There's your beans. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again. And here you've brought back all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake. Beep, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back again somehow in the future. That was a fun little side quest. We got back a man's jars of jelly beans. Alright, let's go check out the ramp. We will go check out that later. Kellogg's off. A menacing ape skeleton. Oh. Hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so. And alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my patients have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know? What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Go ahead. First step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what, smoking cigars? Oh, yeah, but I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities alone. What? Anyway, that's the first step. The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas. Oh, and the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes, manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them any different from any other breakfast cereal? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Alright, and the third? Final step is the purity of the muscles. I've developed an intense exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I've invented myself. And all that together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences in the body, thus purifying the body, mind, and the soul. That sounds like a good result to shoot for, and it works. Certainly does. Why just look at me? You're dead. Only coincidentally. This desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk blotter or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. Yeah, it's my desk. Keep out of it. You're incorporeal, so go on and try and stop me. I never. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Interesting. Let's decode it. Grab a sheet of paper and consolidate the crazy series of notes into a more or less straightforward recipe. Kellogg's Grain Flakes. Of course, we have actually met the creator of Kellogg's cereal. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. I need better lock picking. Speaking of which, maybe I can get that real quick. This lock picking is very handy. Oh, wrong thing. Let's see. Wow, yeah, I have a good amount of stuff. Okay, so we'll go with... We'll max out my master cookery and then put some of that in there. And then get some hellbender. Yeah. Alright, so now my spells will do more damage. Perfect. It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who know what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. This thing says dough press and a large oven. Purity is the best sauce. According to the scale, you weigh 7 slugs. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. Here's worth of height and weight recordings for the ranch's customers. It's the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. According to this ruler, you are 6 parasangs and 3 kilograms tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Ooh. Kellogg's Ranch Keyring. Ooh. I didn't even know that was anything. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So. Perfect. Whoa, there's a lot of grain in here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. Unlimited grains. There's a coil of barbed wire. Okay. Endless sacks of grain. And lots of fertilizer. More needles. Alright. And okay, so my foraging isn't high enough, but I don't think we really need it. Okay, so oh wait a minute. Could I actually make the cereal? Yeah. do some cooking. The machine is complicated, but the controls look pretty simple. There are 3 labeled grain hoppers, a lever on each of them to disperse a measure of grain into a mixing chamber below, a crank for running the mixer, and a valve labeled start over. Mixing chamber is currently empty. All right, let's go add this, because if I can read the recipe, I should be able to make something. 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt, press to 91 psi, cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Okay, gonna have to write that down. Alrighty. Okay, so now there we go. Let's do some cooking. All right, so 4 parts oats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, whoops. It is 4 parts barley. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 part oats. 3 parts spelt. 2, 3. And press. There we go. All right, so we got the multigrain dough. You turn the mixing crank. Your view of the grains in the mixing chamber blurs as it begins to spin at an implausible rate. With a starting chunk, hidden parts of the machine spring to life. The glass window of the mixing chamber becomes fogged with steam as the grain mixed into dough. A few moments later, the dough is expelled with a soft, warm lump. Nice. All right, now we need to... Okay, so now press to 91 psi. It consists of a pressure gauge and its pressure is at 80. So pressure needle is at 80, 85, 86, 91. Perfect. And okay, green button. Oh, okay, so that just turns it back. All right. You press the yellow button and the machine slowly compresses the dough you've stuck inside of it. When the machine is finished, you're left with some perfectly pressed dough. Perfect. You grab the dough and leave. As you're leaving, you wonder if the dough is leaving? All right, flatten dough. Now for 8 minutes at 640. All right, so 640 for 8 minutes. You set the time knob to 8 minutes. And wait for the oven to finish. The oven dings and a perfectly cooked tray of tasty flakes or toasty flakes emerges from the slot. I got Kellogg grain flakes. They're great. What do they do? Curious. Oh, it purifies the gut. Oh, okay, okay. So this is how I do the whole purity thing. I wonder why I would need to be pure. Let's see. All right, now I did that. Let's go to some of the places that we found as we went. The Madness Maw Mine. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. There's a lot of mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. I kind of buried the lead there. It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. We'll use the crowbar. You pry the lid off the crate, being careful to avoid the mushrooms just in case, and grab the supplies inside. Got a full canteen, the Army Field Trauma Kit, and military school class ring. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Smelling salts and a patient emetic. Now, let's get back on the trail, soldier. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go. All right, so let's see. What does that ring do? There we go. Military school class ring. +8 pistol attack. I don't need that. Have more random encounters with skeletons. I mean, that'd be interesting. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. And we're gonna outfox him. What makes you say that? Well, I don't recognize you. And how could you possibly recognize anyone with the masks and robes and all? I should be easier for you to recognize because I'm not wearing that stuff. Don't you remember me? No? That's probably just because you've never seen me without the mask on. I guess that makes sense. Okay, come on in. I love outfoxing people. Just basically just bullshit them. Hello there, fellow occultist. Go away. That's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway? Nothing. What happened to your mask? Modified it. It made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, what's cool about them? They're mine. Don't touch them. Okay. You okay? You seem a bit injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. Hey, don't gotta be that creepy about it. Ooh. Oh, dense bean iron nugget. Yep. Hi, why's your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell? How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose. There's a master. Our great master, Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. There's a bunch of, just dumb people. Hey, how is it? Shh, I'm listening. The what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Oh, yeah, of course. He gives you some real side eye. Now that I got the bean stuff, I can actually go and make some things. The big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto, sincerely Jeff. Wait, did it spell Jeff 2 different ways? Hey, dear Jeff. Sincerely Jeff. Hey, got me some bean nuggets. I can actually make some stuff. Ooh. Don't want to do anything I don't know what's going to happen, so get the cylinder, vibrato punch card, vibrato scraps. Okay, maybe the punch card? No. Okay. Alrighty. I didn't talk to this guy. How's it going? New mask. Who dis? I'm No, I already saw that. Yeah, let me swim away in peace. Alright, so we found the cultist. Also found, what was it? I was going to... Oh yeah, I should probably go back to the professor and give him some of the El Vibrato stuff. Where is he? Where is he down here? There he is. Let's go, professor. Yep. Investigating the smoke of a nearby campfire, you find a bandit snoozing cozily beneath a large and colorful quilt, which seems like a strange choice for a camping gear, right? And then he wakes up and jumps to his feet, revealing that the large and colorful quilt is actually a large and colorful quilted pair of pants. In stark contrast with his whimsical pants, he is undeniably hostile. Howdy there. Sorry to bother you. I was just looking at the elaborately quilted design in your pants. This is quite a find you got there. What do you mean? Well, you see, I'm a student of archaeology, and some of these patterns are very similar to an ancient script I'm familiar with. I believe that you have there may be the key to a lost civilization. Would you mind turning around so I can see the back? Nonplussed, he turns around. You poke at the heavy quilted fabric while lifting his wallet from his back pocket. Yeah, about 2 days ride north by northeast. You should look for a great big rock. Yeehaw, thanks, stranger. I just robbed that dude blind. Beep is very morally gray in this game. Good to see you again. Yep. Hammers over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great. Let me see. Yeah, okay. This will do the trick. Let me just get this running, and then you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. It'll take another 5 scrap for each one you need. Are you familiar with the Lost Dutch Oven Mine? Grim place, but that's where I found the chassis for that fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. All right, I'm on it. Let's see. Oh, the ley lines. Oh, perfect. I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo jumbo. It's very unscientific, but this does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. He draws some curved, intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. Pretty interesting stuff, and makes sense considering what you already know about magic. I do use magic. Alright, so... take that. Alright, so... let's go to... yeah, let's go to the military cemetery. See if we can find anything there. Hey, perfect. Thank you. Oh, what you got? Beyond this gate is countless rows of columns of tombstones. I've counted them and there are like 999. You can visit an individual plot number if you'd like. Oh, yeah. He was at 420. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around in the loose shroomage to find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. My ecology, your ecology. I don't know any others, though, so... there's a ranch out this way run by a lady named Alexandria. Not that I got much hope of her still being alive. Oh, gee, come on, Susie. Keep your chin up. Nah, I'm fine. As long as we put a stop to this. Alright. Please remind your professor asking a check on the... oh, yeah. I'm supposed to go to the Dutch Oven Mine. There's the Eternal Flame. That seems disrespectful. This goblin is roasting a weenie over the eternal flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, it's good fire. Not to wasting it. I guess I'll just let him be. I mean, he's not hurting anything. I don't see any reason why I should bother him. He pokes in a shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Here are the tools. Oh, tool singular. There's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'd be able to dig twice as fast. True. Under the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has years worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Gross. Scope out the desk. It's covered with paint-splattered newspapers and features on large collections of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Is he making miniatures? Prime flyer from Military Reenactment Enthusiastic Society. Apparently, they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Yeah, that's where the caretaker went. Okay. It just sounds like he was into probably Warhammer. Alright, let's go to Alexandria Ranch since we're right here. Hold it right there. A bandit steps out of the bushes at the side of the road. He's pretty raggedly, but also extremely burly, like a scarecrow stuffed with footballs. That's a great analogy. He hefts a pistol that could be described as a hand cannon without getting metaphorical. Give me your dough, or else. Scold him. Yeah, let's outfox him. Where are you from? Redwood? Well, this certainly doesn't reflect very well in your town. Now, would your mayor and chamber of commerce feel to know that you represent Redwood citizens, smugglers, and thieves? You aren't going to get any tourists that way. I was thinking of heading there myself to see the local attractions, but if this is how visitors are treated, I just don't know. Sorry? He shuffles back into the underbrush looking abashed. I'm glad everyone just seems to be dumb. All right, Susie, do you think we can take them on? Let's do it. There's no way past the cows except through the cows. Let's do it. Okay, so it's 44, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll actually one-shot at least one of them. I one-shot all three. Perfect. We take that. Painted beefsteak. Skin of a trust amount. I got smoldering leather. This used to be an undestroyed bookshelf, but not anymore. The Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. It's a wreck. Tomes are adept. Advanced Beancraft. Yes! This is the first time in a while we actually got a Beancraft book. Alright, let's see what we can get. Like a new spell. Or a new skill. Alright, so there's use the old bean. A skill temporarily increases my mysticality during a fight. I got Bean Wall and Uncanny Presence, a perk that provides resistance against elemental damage. I'll go with the Uncanny Presence. When you come to, you look in the margins of the book and see that the poem has been replaced by a crude drawing of you. Horrified, you destroy the book. Okay. I mean, that's good then, because that means I will actually... Solid steel vault door. Okay. I guess there'll have to be a way I can destroy it later. Alright, so we've been here. Alright, so we said we go to Fort Memorial. So let's go see what's up. See, we take a Oasis. Oh, yeah. It's another. What's it called? Another cow thingy. Alright, this will do 42 hot damage. 42 cold damage. Okay. Let's just try and just go straight for damage. Perfect. Okay, crap. Oh. I'm Beep. Elvin. The caretaker? Nope. I think Jeff said something about having a day job. It hasn't been that day for like 2 weeks though. What's with that? We're doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but a historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real reenactments. Why'd you quit? It was too much exercise. Also, somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! Alright. What's the game you're playing? Oh, you probably aren't familiar with this type of war game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000 rules, but my brother said didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah. We had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? It is a Warhammer 40k reference. Sure, can I play? Well, the rules are pretty simple. I don't think the others will want to stop to play a teaching game. I already know it. My brother used to bug me to play with him all the time. So we could test the strategies. Then great, yeah. We're a shorter player on the cow side. Step up to the table and grab some dice. Alright. Let's do the Battle of Cow Ridge. Alright, so... we gotta beat them. They'll do 15. This will do 3. That one will destroy it completely. On the end of your turn, increase target stats by 1. Alright, so... we should probably get rid of the medic first. Perfect. Okay, so now... do 3 damage to the revolting human. That's 3. He's got 15. See, I gotta protect this, it feels like. Yeah, the wall of beef does not attack. Okay, actually, no. Let's get rid of that first. Alright. We destroy that one. Okay, so now... okay, so I thought the cow was going to actually help me with that. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to redo that battle. Let's try this again. Okay, so... He only has 5. This will do 3 damage. If I get rid of him... Okay. Guess he'll be able to handle that. Oh, I do need to get rid of him though, because the cow's gonna die if not. Okay, so he's dead. Cow will do that. He's out. Oh, perfect. I'm glad he didn't figure out he could just walk over. Nice. Alright. Okay, so now I gotta think this through. Alright, so... should probably get rid of the ranged ones first. Yeah. We'll get her ranged first. Ow. Okay, so I need to get rid of him. Perfect. Perfect. And they are defeated. Got him. Heck yeah. Alright, so they're going to be going after this cow. Let's beef him up. And then get rid of him. 1. Ow. Ow. And ow. Okay. So beef him up again. I want to be able to do 10. Let's see. Kill him. And let's bolt him. That's another one down. Okay, looks like I lost that one. Let's try this again. Can't grumble. Alright, so first of all, boost him. Get rid of him. And down. Boom. 3. Okay. So if I can... Perfect. I was wondering if I could heal myself. I accidentally did that to myself. Oops. 1 down. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I see what I have to do. I have to like focus on the outer 2. Because if not, that'll happen. I'm gonna have to do this again. Dang it. Because I can leave the cow to take care of the soldiers in the middle. I just need to get rid of these guys. Alright. Is he still able to one-shot if I don't upgrade his stats? No. Okay, so I need to upgrade his stats. Come on, come on. try one more time. Because I think I know what I have to do. Because now, keep him going. And then go to him. Two. Three. Alright. So, I need to heal myself. Yeah. Dang it, I did it again. Next time I gave myself a stat boost. And Necromancer's gonna die. Alright, so let's upgrade him. Make sure he's got stats. Start going after him. I might be able to survive this. Come on. Perfect. Got him. I feel like there was an easier way to do that, but I mean, I can do it. Boom. As long as it works. Okay. Now I have those three. Let's get rid of him. But they're going to give me 1 AP each. Oh, okay. So I wish they could fight instead of just support. Okay. And okay. I think I know what I have to do. I have to buff the wall that's between me and him. Or me and them. So we'll +1 those stats. We'll hit you. So apparently that's not what I'm supposed to do. It looks like when I buffed the stats, it looks like I was able to survive 1. Okay. Let me try this. Alright. So let's try beefing this one. Then we'll just start trying to take out this whole line. Okay. So then I will heal this one. Okay, apparently that was the wrong move. Yeah, okay. So it looks like that was the wrong move. It looks like I need to maybe that's why there's 2 of them. Maybe I just need to let them go. And smack. Okay. I think I got it now. Alright. So, beef up. Take him out. Let him get shot, because then he's going to survive another round. I don't need the wall to survive another round. Let them give me the AP. Then I can get rid of him. Perfect. They'll give me 2 more AP. Alright, so I was hoping I'd have enough AP for that. Maybe. No, there's no way that would work. More AP. Survive that. One of them is gone. I can smite him. He's going to aim for the necromancer. And I can just do this. Because I don't think he's going to shoot me. He will. Okay. Dang it. Okay. I had it going there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So let's try without beefing it up. Let's see what happens. 'Cause then that would save me an AP point. Okay, so that saved me enough where I can do this. Give me more AP. That's gone. I should have enough. Yeah. Okay, so now I should have enough to take him out with this. Then I have one action point. Okay. If I do this, this will do 3 damage. I was hoping that this would give me more. Dang it. I feel like I was close. What did I... Okay, what am I doing wrong? Let's see. I was able to save this by not doing that. Maybe I should save one of the necromancers. Because if I save one of the necromancers, they give me another boost of AP. I don't need the wall. All can just go. I guess it also depends on if he kills both of them. Or, yeah, if he kills just one, then that's fine. Okay, so now I have 2. Alright, I have 3 actions. There we go. Wow, that was simple. Nope, never mind. No, it wasn't. Okay. Okay, so he's going to give me my 3rd action point. Okay, I got it now. Now that I have my 3rd action point, now I can just instantly beat him. There we go. Boom. Gotcha. I know I'd figure it out. Nice. Oh, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my brother from lording it over me all the time. I feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I've got some leftover guns from when I was gluing the figurines together. You want them? Why not? All right. Okay, so... Oh, Chef, the cemetery operator, or caretaker. Yeah, it's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep a hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. Yeah, it's just a job. Listen, you should probably get back there. Weird things are happening in the graveyards all over, and someone needs to keep an eye on those skeletons. Nuts. All right, well, okay. I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll be back once it's over, okay? Yep, looks like I broke your winning streak. Yeah, I guess you did. GG. All right. A spittoon! The liquid in this spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. Look close. I'll never understand you. All right, well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming out of it, it appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon lime flavored chewing tobacco. Well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal and they're all extremely diabetic, which, now that I think about it, is a real possibility. In fact, it is probable that both of these things are true. Let's search it. Really? You're going to put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket? Just gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna have a splash around in that sticky yellow broth of spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? I sure am. With the fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you're already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword, splashing your clothes with yellow slime, and officially declaring you Beep Love, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters on the floor as the hand drops with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. Got the item, Excalibur. Long live the king. God, I love the spittoons. What do you do? Deal stench damage instead of physical plus 6 muscle. I'm not really a muscle build, so I don't need that. Study. Pour over the rules. Walk away fresh off. You know, this book definitely doesn't belong there. X-Mex. Kerchief pants. Oh, wait. Do I have the headband now? Because I think I had the headband. Or, I think I had the headband. Do I? Let's see. I do. I can actually go back and do the workout. Perfect. Oh, I was hoping I could move the chair. Oh. Whoops. What's up? End of the game? I mean, I like games. That's why I hang out with these guys, but I've gotten bored of these strategy games. I want something different. Like what? Oh, I like playing the guitar, so I was thinking some kind of guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and you have to hit the right chords. That sounds hard if you don't already know how to play the guitar. Yeah, I thought of making it like a real simplified version of the guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. I have an idea. Instead of pretending to play in a band, why don't you join an actual band and play guitar for real? I know a place that's looking for talent. Huh? Put my guitar skills to use? That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. It's in the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Tell them I sent you. Thanks a bunch. I'll head out right now. Godspeed. Ooh, candy. Alright, so now I have the kerchief stuff. I could go back and see what happens if I actually exercise with them. Let's go back and see that, because I think that was the Fort of Dark. Yep, there we go. All right, so now I just put on the... I like this beat. And then put on the pants. Okay. All right. There we go. I love I'm the only one off beat. Beep's got some dance moves. Come on. Hit it, Beep. Oh, at the perk, Kurtzkin Physique. Power surges through you. I have plus 10 muscle now. Turns out the guy's onto something. I really do feel stronger. Sweet. Perfect. Now I have plus 10 strength. Oh, wait. I need to change my outfit back. Alright. So, oh, I also got like 2 of the like bean things. So, I wonder if I have enough. Do I have enough XP to actually become like full on like good cook? Yeah. Let's go there. Wait, did the kerchief span? No, I have plus 7 muscle. Dang. I would have a lot of stuff for a strength build if I had gone for that. Next time. Okay, so now looking for... Oh, wait, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was looking at the level up. 361. Oh, I have Master Cookery at max. Perfect. I am Master. Backpack. No, not backpack. What am I doing? Map. Where is... There it is. The Great Garbanzo's hideout. A grim-looking cowboy rides up and blocks your path. Hold it! This area is full of cows, and I can't let you go any further. It ain't safe for regular folks. Y'all go ahead and turn back now. Well, thanks for the warning, but what if I refuse? I'll use force if I gotta. You're going to ensure my safety by beating me up. I recognize the conundrum, but that's times we're living in. You know what, Susie? You do it. You got this, Susie. Appreciate the warning, but I never let a damn cow tell me where I can and can't go, and I ain't about to start now. I get what you're saying, but I think you're underestimating. You want to count the notches on my rifle butt? Alright, it's on your own heads then. Ain't nothing new. Awesome. All right. Some dense. Oh, contemplate your skills and the materials in hand. You could make something out of the dense bean iron. A ladle. Ooh. Oh dang! I like all of these. Maybe. Well, this would raise my mysticality. Be a good weapon, I think. This would give me HP. You know what? I'll go with the ladle. Squeeze the bean iron into the shape you desire. It's more complicated than that, obviously, but that's what it looks like. Voila! Alright, so then let's do the saucepan. Because along with the blood beans, now I'll have better regeneration. You squeeze the bean iron into the shape you desire. It's more common. Yeah, bean iron saucepan. You contemplate your skills and materials you have on hand. Unfortunately, you have no bean iron remaining. Perfect. Okay, so now let's see. Ooh, okay, so now I will be and I also made a no, I didn't make the hat. I made the weapon. Oh dang, this already did the same thing. Dang. Alright, so I'll waste that. Because if I had gone with the hat, that would give me +7. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. We'll find more bean iron. Alright, so ooh, wait a minute. At the West Pole, I need a lot of mysticality. Usa takes a shortcut to lead you to an old cow graveyard. Suddenly, in the entire graveyard worth of bones clatters together to form a giant antagonistic pillar of evil. I mean, you kind of gotta attack it. Alright, 46 damage or 46. Okay. Get him. And oh, I'll do 59 damage there. And Susie is stronger. Okay, so now mystical. No, mysticality is 20, so Song of the Spheres. Right, so if I do, yeah, I don't have enough moxie for it. Have enough strength? I do! The Heart of Stone. Perfect. I guess I'll wait because then yeah, it's pretty sassy. Alright, now I'll turn this one into one more mystical one. Okay. Now I got a few perks. If I can just get my moxie up just a little bit more, I'd be able to do all of them. That's fine. Okay, so now let's go to the... Okay. Let's go to the petting cemetery. I haven't been there yet. Oh, it's crazy hot out. The desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you could end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking towards you. Had to jump on him. I'll do 22 cold damage. Okay, so let's bean golem. Then we will lava fava. And Susie, you'll do 66 damage. Let's see. That one has 80. That one has 82. Okay, so best bet would be for Susie to take out that one. Thank God. I'm not doing a lot of damage. Thank God. Bro, bean golem, come on. You have got to figure out a way to be a little bit more useful, Bean Golem. There we go. And whip. Yep. The only thing that Bean Golem has been useful for lately is that sometimes they will take the attack. There we go. Got a gold tooth. Howdy. Welcome to Gorman Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational, entertaintional, and only 500 meat for a lifetime pass. A petting cemetery? That's right. A wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you're free to touch them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is. No riding. Can I feed them? You can try. Eat. Yeah, here. Go ahead. Wonderful. Just hold still for a sec as I memorize your face. Okay. Yeah. Go right in, and thanks for your patron. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so this is... Alright, so this is just going to give me some buffs. Increase your speed. Okay, I want, like, more spell damage. I will always take more spell damage. Never actually had a buffalo, but I set the pedestal up just in case. If you can find enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton, I'll buy them off you for 50 meat. Only 50? That could be up to 10 years worth of membership, assuming you don't smoke too much or in bed. Okay, I'll do what I can. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Great, here's a list of parts. There's a place called the Buffalo Pile to the east, and it's probably to your best bet. And I saw a gorilla. Yeah, ape. Yeah. That ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out in the desert for free. He just couldn't hear it, though. Listen, I'll give you 50 meat to go and steal it back from him. 50 meat for burglary? Hey, recovery, not burglary. And heck, that's years of your membership paid back. Maybe as many as... Well, you look like a risk taker. 3? Okay, I get it. Wonderful. Okay, so I know where Kellogg's is. Great. Just a great thing to say. I know where Kellogg's is. There it is. Kellogg Ranch. Off to the side trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't look quite right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it is actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side eye and tries to wave you away. The cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shh! Away you going? Why are you inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd or keeping safe from predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins. Now, go away. You're ruining my disguise. I mean, I respect it. He's just trying to work. He decided to just leave the goblin to their whatever. I'm taking this back. Thank you. Got anything to say about that? Okay. Alright, so we already went through all this. Okay. Now, let's go to the Buffalo Pile. We haven't been there yet, so we can go there and get all the stuff we need for the skeleton and do it in one shot. Out in the open desert, among the rocks and dunes and underneath the scorching desert sun, you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively, but hold on while I go into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-size iron pot-belly stove out into this blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it. Though you can't tell what because all you see in the pan is fire. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he is literally steaming. Furthermore, he is muttering wildly to himself. Hotter, gotta get hotter, hot, yeah, gotta cook it right through, gotta get the hotter. What are you cooking? What is literally being cooked? I think gazpacho soup. Oh geez, I have bad news for you. What? Bad. Not hot enough? Not hot enough. Buddy, gazpacho is served cold. No, how's that true? Yeah, I'm sorry. The chef runs off into the desert screaming. As you watch him go, there's a clang behind you as the door of the stove falls off, its hinges having melted through. Stove door. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I mean, thank you. Oh, it's an offhand. It gives me +4 armor. Nice. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Thistle witch. Yeah, okay. That's just a bunch of random ones. Okay, so... let's see. I don't want to take anything. Atop the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. That's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of the bones necessary to fill in the indentation. Yep. Look through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there, 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. I'll leave them to captivity. The shelves are filled with hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo and human bones, carefully sorted. Grab a buffalo's room? You consult the list the guy in the paying cemetery gave you and grab all the bones. Box buffalo bones. You'll be so happy to get these. Perfect. And I think we stumbled across the occultists. Hey, take that, toilet. A little wooden container filled with reading material. Ooh, more bean craft. I'm gonna take that. Alright, so we gotta use the old bean, the bean wall, and butterbean. I guess the only thing I could use would be maybe butterbean, because that'll reduce the opponent's abilities. You said the combination of beans and butter until you mastered every aspect of it. You got butterbean. Unfortunately, a lot of butter got splattered onto the book while you were practicing and is now totally illegible. Illegible. There we go. At the burn scroll. That's it. Scroll's in bad shape. You can't really make out anything new, but you convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of Necromancer. Stick the scroll in your journal. Okay. Excellent. Cow energy. Okay. Yeah, bones rule. Okay, wait in there. Wait and wait and finally hear some noises outside as a couple of cultists pass through on their way to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what they say, but you do hear this. Icker after blood, way to go stud. Why is Doug having so much trouble with this? Wait a little while longer and the cultists pass through again. This time you overhear something different. Get straight, Doug. Milk before Icker, soldier wakes up quicker. Milk before Icker, soldier wakes up quicker. Okay, so it's... Alright, so milk before Icker. It goes milk, Icker after blood, way to go stud. Wait. Alright. Well, longer, and the cultists pass through again. This time you hear something different. Douglas, it's blood after Icker failed to turn to liquor. That doesn't sound half bad at this point. You guys are jerks. Wait a lot longer. No, Doug. That's not it at all. Remember, blood before milk as obsolete as the word milk. That's kind of a stretch. Wait a while longer. The cultists pass through again. Doug, remember this. Icker before blood. Bad idea, bud. I'm not your bud. Remember what the big guy said? Blood before Icker, start that soldier's ticker. Okay. So they're just giving a lot of crazy explanations, so. Okay. Ooh, do I have enough to get my lock picking up? No, I do not. Need 300 more. Okay. So, ooh, there's lemonade. milk, lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made. please. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. The steam from the reaction causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged up. Boiling subsides. What's left in the beaker is beaker of fudge. Yep, of course, beaker of fudge. Milk lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made. Surprisingly delicious looking fudge. That whole process really turned a corner on you. Okay, so it said blood before ichor. Okay, until I know exactly what to do, I don't think I want to like do that because it looks like it's going to fuse the faucets when you're done with the last one. Okay, so I have the buffalo bones now. Okay, so now I can return them to the petting zoo. Sorry, the petting cemetery. You come across a deserted campsite. There's a... Oh, I saw this. Yep. Thank you. And thank you. Yep, that right here. Well, now that'll do just fine. Excuse me while I go wire these together real quick. That's what the skeleton on the pedestal then returns and gives you your pouch of meat. Yep, and there you go. What did they give me? What is the pack rat skeleton? Okay, so this one do? Oh, wait, it's not gonna tell me. What this? Missing pack rat. Yeah, some damn fool hippies stole it. No idea what they wanted it for. There's a reward for anyone who recovers it. What's the reward? 50 meat. Isn't very much. Yeah. I love that he just keeps holding that over. He's just like, oh yeah, you're making your money back. It's like, dude, you took my money. And I'm literally finding you all of your, like, skeletons. Let's see, if it's the hippies, then they're probably at the Fort of Darkness. Yeah, didn't run into anything. Okay, so let's see. Yep, there it is. There's the rat. Yoink. And they are too blitzed out of their minds to realize what I just did. Back to the penguin cemetery. Uh-oh. The already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stinging your eyes. Oh yeah. Let's fight them. Okay, so I'll do 12. 40. Okay, so let's see if we can get some damage in. She'll do 53 damage. Do all of them, are all of them at 80 something? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Damn, that one's at 93. Yeah, might be able to survive. Okay. So I got some health regen. This will do 40 damage. How much is this one at? 44. Okay, so I need to get some good damage. So let's get the bean golem because maybe he can get some aggro away. And then just in case. Yeah, no, that does not. All right. All right. Now, Susie. Yeah, Susie should be able to kill this one. Alright, that's one down. Good lord. Why'd that one do so much damage? Okay, let's heal up real quick. That'll give me 10 HP. Okay, let's heal real quick. coating myself in liver. That's just... Okay. I need to get rid of that one. Do I have any weaponry that won't end my turn? This will do 0. Alright, so let's use this. There we go. Okay, so that one's dead. Me and Susie can kill one of them. Let's see. This one did the most damage last time, so let's go for that one. Alright, and Susie. Boom. And yeah, we got it now. At least I hope so. And there we go. Alright. Here's your back rat. Is there anything else? Yeah, got all the skeletons. I would think he'd be like, wow, you got all my skeletons. Good job. Nope. Just whatever. He's like, well, you did that for me and you're going to make me a lot of money later on. So, well, whatever. You can't go away. Okay. Now that he's back there, I wonder if I can do anything at the military cemetery. Because suddenly gets spooked or something off the side of the trail, and it's easy to understand why. There's a horse skeleton in the ditch, which is a thing that probably is spooky if you're a horse. Watching the horse more closely, you see the tattered remains of a pair of Pony Express saddlebags on the skeletal flanks. The starboard bag is empty, but the port one contains a skeletal human hand with a ring on it. You conclude that either the horse's rider died with his hand in the saddlebag, or somebody is really sad that the skeleton hand they ordered never showed up, even though they paid extra to have it sent Pony Express. Either way, free ring. Ring of getting places faster. Reduces frequency. I like the random encounter. I'll keep them on. Gives me XP and something to do. Caretaker's sleeping off all that war game adrenaline. It's probably best not to bother him. Okay, so I didn't do anything. Alright, so now... maybe we should go check out Brentwood. Howdy, Beep. Yeah, you bet. What you got to trade? Okay, so got bar of soap, disposable binoculars. Ooh, I could actually learn some safe cracking. Yeah, we'll get it. We got the safe cracking. Time to get cracking. When you're done reading it, you lock up in a safe that turned out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack, so it's gone forever. Hang it. Alright. Now, let's go to Brentwood. What is that horse doing? You know, the town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Yeah. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Beep Love, here on behalf of the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry, so I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber. Alright? I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? You want that much lumber with no payment up front? Are you serious? I could probably offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a real problem, and I've already got 7 problems to worry about. Mayor glances off the list of problems listed on the wall and paces around nervously. Oh, thanks. I'd certainly welcome any assistance you can offer. Okay, missing mail. No problem, our last batch of mail never got here. We don't know if something happened to the mailman or what. Go talk to Reginald in the bunkhouse. He used to be a mailman. He could tell you where to start your search. Okay. Okay, so now if I can get them unlocked, then I can get them done as I go. Running out of trees around here. Okay. Soup shortage. Soup shortage. Skeleton raids. Oh, what? Oh, so apparently I took care of the cemetery. There we go. And we got that. And the missing bread. Okay. Now we got that. Alright, so I like the horses hiccuping. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there. I think that's a good little ending point. Well, this was a fun stream. I had a good time playing the West of Loathing again. Very fun game, very funny. I'll be looking forward to playing again. I might play something different next time. I feel like this is a nice, like, chill game that I can just always come back to and relax with. So probably next time I'll be playing like a different game. But that being said, I would like to, as usual, say thank you for everything. Thank you for, like, tuning in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for anybody who showed up today, even if you just popped in for a moment. Thank you. It truly means the world to me when people show up for this. And now, I say thank you again. All right, now let's go and we'll do a nice little raid.